He was the problem. He was the problem. He was the problem of Milan. Luckily, not really on our channel. We always understood that the real problem there was firing Maldini, not creating the right environments for the players, selling Tonali, selling key players. On this channel, we've been pretty good. Guess what? It didn't change anything. It did not change anything. And as we can see, after being eliminated from the Champions League in February, after being out of the Serie A competition in October already, we can all understand that the real problem wasn't PIOLI out. The real problem wasn't PIOLI out. Dear all heart, I will contact all your PIOLI out friends and I will tell them, did you see that nothing changed? Did you see that? So the problem wasn't PIOLI. The problem is everything behind. Because guys, remember that we see 90 minutes of the match. 90 minutes. 45 plus 45. We don't see everything behind. And we judge everything from 90 minutes. Of course, they are millionaires. They get paid a lot of what they are doing. Okay. And it is correct that we judge. It's our, as a fan, I think we have the rights to judge. Okay. But it's our team. It's the Rossoneri. It's the 7 times European Champions League winner. It's the 19th Italian Champions winner that we are talking about. And some people even say, don't believe in this Milan. I have a comment here that I was on fucking lights. Let me read it. You always say believe in this young AC Milan, but nothing about this horrible uninterested performance give us anything to believe in. I honestly think it's time to retire that phrase until at least the players show that they care. Forza Milan sempre, solo la maglia. I don't think we need to retire anything, my friend. Because guess what? And I know you are as well a believer. Because next Sunday against Torino, me and you, we're gonna watch the match. We're gonna think about Milan all day before the match, before actually the match starts. And when Milan is there, we're gonna have to believe in everything that, from the coach to the player, Theo Hernandez first. We have to believe in this young AC Milan, because it's easier when we are not winning to blame, to say don't believe, to miss the point of this young AC Milan, to miss what football is about. This is a passion, guys, okay? And the passion doesn't have is unconditional love. Let's be fair. Life is already full of options, full of choice. And sometimes we have to take options because we don't have one, okay? We, old heart Rossoneri, we decide to follow AC Milan, and no matter what, defeat, victory, losing the derby and giving the Scudetto to Inter, losing a horrible match against Feyenoord, we believe no matter what. So don't tell me to don't believe, because the only thing that you make when I hear Milan fan saying don't believe is actually make me feel you are not a believer. You're not you are what kind of fan are you? Because this is a typical from other sports. For example, the NBA. The LeBron James doesn't play anymore in my team. He goes to Miami, I go support Miami. He goes to Los Angeles, I will support Los Angeles. And when things they don't run well in that team, the problem is not my favorite player. The problem is the team. The problem is their fan base that they don't see. And this is not what football is about, dear friend. This is not what football is about. This is not, especially for me, from Milan, doing this content in English to try to share with you the love and the passion and then believe the religion that there is behind football, guys. This is not this. If you want that, support another team, support City, Real Madrid, the Liverpool, as 90% of people does. No, we choose the red and black because we know that he's a dinosaur sleeping We are not happy with how is it going now. We are not happy with the management. We are not happy with the Theo Hernandez that fall. But guess what? Next Sunday, I'll be the first fan of Theo Hernandez because I don't care. Yes, clearly, that was a mistake by Theo Hernandez. We can all agree, as Gazzetta dello Sport says, football is a team sport. The victory and defeats are shared in the locker room. But sometimes a single player can stab a match to death. That in the case of Theo Hernandez in Milan. Feyenoord. Now, fully agree with the Gazzetta dello Sport. It's a sport team and sometimes he fucked up. And that's why he does, right away, 2 days after, he does an apologies to everyone. And he said, football is unpredictable. It gives us great joy, but also painful moments. Today, I feel immense frustration. I apologize to my teammates for leaving them in 10 men. And I apologize for the fans who always support us. But this is a club this is a family. And together we'll be bounced back. Let's rise again, all together, and I'll be the first one to do so. Forza Milan. I want to believe in Hernandez. I want to believe in this Milan. I want to believe in his words. Yes, I want to believe. Call me stupid. I am mad at Hernandez for what he did. But I don't feel yet. If you were so much better than Feyenoord, you will beat them in Rotterdam. You will beat them in San Siro 5-0 if you were so much better. So yes, it is a player that did a lot of mistakes. He did a big dive, and I fully agree with you. That was a ridiculous dive. He deserved to be this fucking yellow. This light, man. He deserved to be on a red card. He deserved the criticism because he killed the match. It's a game changer. As you see on my posts on YouTube, I say game changer. It's ironic, of course. He did change the game in bad this time, but what can you do? But yeah, guys, I really want to give, I really want to believe in this Milan for whatever match is left now. Now we have a season that every single match remaining, we're going to have to be playing this match as a knockout stage. Okay? We have a goal. We have to reach the top 4 of Serie A. It is hard. It's going to be very competitive, for sure. Quite sure that Italy is not going to have 4 teams next year where we can all go all together, hand by hand. So we cannot relax. We have to go up there. We have to come back up there. We cannot miss. We cannot concede anything goals because the conceding part and the distraction part is done now. It's in with Fonseca. It was on the first half of the Campionato. It is tonight. It is Musa in Zagreb. It is Mike Maignan in Rotterdam. It is Theo Hernandez in Milan. It's gone. That's it. I think all over us, and with this kind of team, we cannot even think to do not qualify in Champions League next year. With Conceicao, I see something, but at least the words, I don't see a huge change, let's be very honest, because Milan is playing exactly as Pioli was playing a year ago, okay? Nothing really changed, let's be very honest. But with Conceicao, at least he's a man in the right position that can he takes responsibilities for Milan. Fucking lights! These are the lights I hate, man. Fucking, okay, he's back. As he say here, for example, Sergio Conceicao spoke to Sky Sport. The face of this elimination is Sergio Conceicao, not Theo. He takes responsibilities. What do you think of Theo's incident? For me, today is a defeat. In previous year, I made 5 quarterfinals in 6 years with Porto. I made so many mistakes I can't imagine. My players, also my mistakes. Okay, now, I don't know how far Conceicao will go compared to Pioli, okay? But in my opinion, already a small differences that we have with Fonseca is that he is somebody that likes to put his face and take his own responsibilities. And that's something that I respect and something that Pioli was doing as well, okay? And the Coppa Italia has to be a trophy that we really believe in this, okay? This is going to be also Juventus strongly believing in this trophy. Inter right now still in Champions League, still leading in Serie A and in Coppa Italia. So maybe they're not really focused on the Coppa Italia more than Campionato. I believe Napoli is out of the game. We'll see who we're going to face in Coppa Italia. Has to be a trophy that we can bring home, and we have to try to bring home. Campionato, we have to try to win every single match from now on, because it's crucial to finish well this season. Okay? We messed it up. Campionato wasn't a goal this season. The Champions League wasn't a goal this season. But at least we have to try to go back to victory. We have to try to find a rhythm in this team, a reason also to believe into the next year, because the team is there, guys. The team is there. We have an incredible team. We have, by single player, on paper, if we were playing FIFA, let's be very honest, if we were playing FIFA with this team and we were against the Milan of the Scudetto, this is a better Milan. This is clear, has more options. This has more versatility. The substitution are way better. Now one of your substitution is, what's his name? Is either Chukwueze or Pulisic or Joao Felix. Before we had Messias, Salemaker. And somehow worked. Because we have somebody behind that creative. Now, I'm not sure, guys, if Milan will ever go back to that. Because Maldini, I'm not sure if he's coming back under this ownership. If the ownership will change and they want to implement the atmosphere around the team, they will bring back Maldini. So the only wish that we can have is that these Americans, they're going to sell the club to an Saudi Arabia fund with a lot of money, and we're going to find a crazy, a crazy guy but a crazy fan with a huge amount of money that was like, okay, give everything in the hands of Paolo Maldini. He's our man. Let's rebuild Milan as it is, as it's supposed to be. But if this doesn't happen, because Redbirds want to keep this club for another 5 years, we need to at least find another important figure. Like, he could be a good sport director, because Ibrahimovic, guys, I don't think he actually signed up to become a sport director, and he's got so much criticism, but he's not. It takes years to become sport director, a good manager, years. And Ibra, it just started. Maybe he's not even the right man in the right place. I don't know, but if something will happen at the end of the season, if big players, they're going to be sold at the end of the season, it's all depending on how we're going to play these last few matches. And I want to believe in this Milan. I want to believe, because I don't want to believe that the season is over. I don't want to think that it's done, that's it. All the money that we spend in winter, all the preparation, everything, that this team cannot reach the top 4 of Italy. Are you kidding me? Come on, Sergio. Come on, Theo. Come on, Rafa. Believe.